Hi, this is Sheetal Soni, and I'm here with you because of a reason. Because a lot of you are calling me and messaging me and wanting to know that there is something going on which is weird in their life and things are not falling in place. There are quarrels going on, there are mood swings going on, unexpected things are happening. Friends from past are coming back and unnecessarily, digging up the past, and all those things are happening. I totally understand. People who are associated with me from many years, they know that every year I post about this phenomena, which is Mercury retrograde. This is not for the first time we are talking about it, and these days it has become an awareness for everyone. However, like I said, people who have been associated with me in the Tattvam group, it's been quite many years I've been talking about the Mercury retrograde phenomena, which people again forget about it. So I thought, since the messages are lost, I normally make a very detailed message around it, and messages are misplaced. And group also, they keep filtering that where is the message. So let me just make a video once and for all, and everyone can and whoever, irrespective of whether you're part of the Tattvam group or not, whoever goes through this will be certainly benefited. So apparently the Mercury retrograde, Mercury planet, it goes into the retrograde position thrice a year. So in our human phenomena, in whatever we understand, it's not really a backward movement. It's about asking you to just slow down for some time. So giving you an office reference, like it's kind of your self appraisal, which is an opportunity given to you thrice a year. So this phenomena asks you to slow down, reflect, and just go within and just see if there is any rework needed. So all these re words, so just it's this is the time asking you to reflect within, just rework. And even if you're signing any document, make sure you recheck and revise. Before giving any exam for the students, make sure that you revise your exam and revise your answer sheets. Don't just go blindly, and just reconnect within yourself. I think just catch on to this word, just reconnect, and just calm down and slow down and see how you've performed. Take it as a like I said, thrice a year it happens. Once it happens in January, February, March, sometime around this period. This time it's happening. It has already started 13th January, but then the effects start showing 10 to 15 days prior, and they remain after the retrograde is over, 10 to 15 days after the retrograde is over. However, for you to come back and realize the normalcy, it does take a bit of time. And by the time all that comes and you start the new actions and reflections, the next retrograde time comes. So all this will keep bothering you unless you are living your life in awareness. you know you have to know what you're doing. It's not about right or wrong. Living life in awareness will really make your life much simpler. All the retrogrades and other planetary effects, moon effects, will stop bothering you or bother you very little. And that's when we call it as living in your senses. So make sure that whatever you're doing, living in awareness is basically something what you will be able to live in your senses. Your touch, smell, your sense, smell. Use these senses to come back to your senses and live in awareness, so that in case you're about to react, again, reword. In case you're about to react to a situation, you will just calm down, and you will know, and you will think before reacting. You will not just jump into anything. You will think before reacting. You will reflect on what actions you have taken and what you should be taking. Reconnect with your old friends during this time, in case you think any of your old friends who was a very good friend and now is not in touch. You have a chance to reconnect. If they are not reaching out to you, you may reach out to them. Again, right? So you reach out to them. And if there is some other issue, yeah, either try and work on your resentments, whatever you can, wherever you can find peace within yourself. And normally peace comes when you feel your feelings fully, and then only the healing happens, right? So these retrograde periods, are actually, you can make the most of it. Where people are getting affected if you're not living a life in awareness, if you start living a life in awareness, this retrograde period will become the most beneficial period for you, because this is the planet of communication. Imagine if you're communicating so well, you know, maybe you're just procrastinating marketing and communication of your own business or your products, or maybe talking to your own bosses in your office, or maybe talking to your family members, communicating with them and just assuming that they will understand you without even you speaking. So it's time to communicate. And when you communicate in awareness, when you communicate that, you should think before speaking, and you should, it's like, make sure that you revise in your, mentally revise before speaking. It'll be a great communication. Besides this, all the communication gadgets, what we call, so your phones, your laptops, and your internet, everything may just go haywire, which is again because of the planetary position and the energy vibration collision sometimes. And also your gadgets, your vehicles. So my phone, apparently, 4 5 years back or 6 years back, every year I had to change a phone. So, and apparently this would happen mostly during the Mercury retrograde time, that my phone will fall off and my phone will break, and I'll have to change the phone or get the screen changed, taking a lot of time. It's not a made up story. It is a reality. Most of the people who have been with me from so long, they really know that I have not changed my phone for so long. Reason being, I'm living in awareness. I know that this is the period which is going on, and then also that I know I'm not supposed to react, not be in a haste all the time. I should think before, doing anything. If I have control over my hand and other things, it will not just fumble and fall, those kind of things. Plus, I also share the Mercury retrograde sacred codes to be written. So for gadgets and equipments, there is a sacred code. And for you to have the best communication, make the most of your communication, I give sacred codes to write on the body. I'll just mention in the comments below this video. So just take it from there, and I'll also write the instructions, so it will help you. And as I said, this comes thrice a year, once in Jan, Feb, March, once somewhere in June, July, August, and once it comes in September, October, November. Mostly in October, November, December it lasts. So you can imagine the back-to-back thing, which every time universe is giving you a chance to just slow down and reflect. Don't just rush, bhagam bhagi band, or bus, calm down, relax, revisit whatever you have done, relook into the things what you've done, and just reflect within. The more you do that, your retrograde periods will be fine. And all I want to say is, we can think of many things, not only Mercury, there are other planets also retrograde. Each of the planet in once it does retrograde. Why Mercury retrograde gives so much of a turmoil? Because it's about communication, and we as humans living in this social society and living with each other in this community, communication matters a lot. So it's very important that you do this, and write these sacred codes also, which I'm giving you on your laptop. Supposingly you're having an important meeting, I hope that meeting doesn't go in vain, the internet connection doesn't go down. I'm not saying that it's 100% thing that it'll definitely not happen, but it'll certainly help. So far it has helped a couple of people, including me, so I'm sharing it with you. I am not here prophesizing about certain things, that it is this is the hard and fast way, but this is something, if that helps you, why not use it? So make the most of this period, and I loved communicating with you, and I hope you make full use of this communication period. Okay, all the best. God be with you. Om Shanti.